Okay, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It is November 14th, 2020. Going to be running a Java program for you, and it is going to be a Tic Tac Toe game. And this guy here is allows you to pick either a icon game or an X and O game. We'll start with an X and O game. Oops. After picking X and O game, you have to hit new game. And so we can see that player 2 wins in this game, bumps up the O wins count. Click the Use Icons radio button, and we get the choice of different icons. We can have Donald Trump versus Mr. Monopoly. And I think it's alternated to player 2 starting this game first. It's supposed to alternate who goes first. We're going to go around the outside, then in the middle. That's kind of a classic way to test. One of the ways I test your games. Around the outside, down the middle is a win for player 1. And around the down the left, down the right, down the middle would be a either way, down the right, down the left, down the middle, or down the left, down the right, down the middle will be a tie. So that should bump up your tie counter because you can see no one wins in that case. This particular game has to use a different technique to figure out who wins. You can't just rely on X's and O's in the text of the buttons, and so it's a little more sophisticated, as you might imagine. We don't really want to depend solely on the X's and O's. We want to really rely on numbers behind the scenes, and the numbers allow me to go ahead and add up the math. And I use 1, -1, and 0. And if I get a 3 or a -3, I know in a particular sequence that one of the players has won the game. For example, here we see it's I don't remember who went first here. I think O is -1, so we got a -3 here. And a nice touch is to keep a boolean. It's bumping up the win counter. You can see I got a bug in my game because it keeps bumping up the O wins counter. But one of the nice touches is if the game is decided, I have a boolean flag, and I check that flag every time if I'm in game or not. If I'm in game, I'm going to allow someone to change one of the tiles to X, to unused tiles to X or O. But if I'm not in game, I don't want them doing that. This is racking up the wins. So anyway, that's Mr. Hanley. I'm glad you were able to come and watch this video.